Welcome back again. This is Boogeyman659. I know I've been doing a lot of Fallout lately, but come on, Far Harbor just came out. Cut me some slack. Can I take the towels? Why can't I take the towels? That should be a thing. I can take the pillows, but I can't take the towels? You're more likely to take towels than pillows. Come now. Come on. Wonder glue. Wonder glue. Aluminum. Bobby pants. Cigarette. Bottle caps. Antibiotics. Antibiotics. Bobby pin. Bottle cap. Couple fuses. Oil can. A Shunka hat. 308 rounds. Cutting board. I'm gonna take. Shoot. Does gas canister really give me aluminum? Don't know. Let's pick it up. Nope. I was looking. I was acting under false pretenses. Yo, dude, another vault? Vault 103? Snap. Well, I guess because the top of the place got junked up, this place is filled with ghouls. Oh, I never fixed that, did I? The vault girl that's supposed to be on my Pip-Boy.
Well, well.
Greetings. Welcome
This
to
place
Vault
just got a little
118,
more interesting.
your home away from home, underground. Are you the detective we sent for?
Yes.
Yes, I'm the detective.
Thank goodness. Let me just open the door for you.
Well, the voice like that, shit, I don't care if they're ghouls.
You building a collection or something?
Yes. I like colorful things. Sorry to say be right back so early into the video, but best early than in the middle when there's action or the mystery's afoot, right? So I'll be right back. Alright, we're back, and sorry about that. Let's continue.
Well, it's about time the police sent someone out to investigate. We have many important residents, and they're very worried.
What happened? Who died?
It's Mr. Parker, the primary owner and financier for the hotel.
No.
Have a look at the crime scene for clues.
Sounds like trouble.
When you're ready, we can discuss your findings. You are free to question the residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
Can I just steal stuff? No, I can't. Okay. Oh, you fucking kidding me.
What the hell do you think you're doing? This is a crime scene.
Do you not see the glory of the thing? The artistry.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Excuse me?
Ezra, you have outdone yourself. This is your finest work. There is more emotion in his death than most have had in their entire lives.
Our friend is dead, Mr. Avita. Have you no respect?
I'm just saying that at least he had the decency
What?
to make a spectacle
Oh,
of it.
sorry.
There is nothing.
Got my head full of what Dima was talking
That's
about.
what
Just have your
It's
attention.
a bit of a shock.
I'm sorry for
Who
shouting.
do you think he is, really?
But the detective
Family?
has arrived and shall begin the investigation henceforth.
Before I answer, are you okay?
Yeah, I'll keep. Don't worry. Just need to figure this all out.
Honestly, I don't know what to think, Nick.
Yeah. Guess that makes two of us. I spent a long time wondering if the Institute had made any other prototypes. If I was just a failure, or they gave up, or just plain got bored. I always thought I was just more of their discarded trash. Never thought of the possibility that someone wanted me out. Helped me escape. There's got to be some kind of proof out there. What really happened between me and Dima? I'd appreciate it if we could keep an eye out.
Not a problem.
Of course, Nick. We'll find something.
Thanks. I know we don't have much to go on. Just keep me in mind if you find something that might give us some answers.
No problem, Nick. No problem.
Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed. Is this blood?
Okay. Is that it?
Protect and serve.
More blood. Oh.
Bingo. A baseball bat? Huh. What is this doing here?
Are you freaking kidding me? It's paint.
Red paint?
Not leaving anything unturned.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
I found the murder weapon.
Oh, no. That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you? I can't imagine him ever doing such a thing. Was there anything else?
I'm not sure where I should start.
I suppose you should try to figure out how he died. Once you have enough evidence, was there anything else?
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification. Was there anything else?
Your residents are robots.
Not robots, Detective. Well, not exactly, anyway. I believe the term they use is robo-brain. Back before the war, the residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis. Was there anything else?
Huh. That actually made...
Never mind.
I'll be here should you need me.
I guess someone wasn't a fan of robo-brains. At least not this one.
I think we ought to talk.
What's wrong?
Wrong? Oh, no, nothing's wrong.
We've just been traveling for a while now, and I figured, especially after all that stuff with Dima, that you deserve to know more about me. So, is there anything you want to know?
What do you remember about the Institute?
It's all pretty hazy from back then, but now and then I get glimpses. Life inside the Institute, they keep you isolated. A single test chamber was my whole world for years, and someone was always watching. Then one day you wake up on the other side, and that's it. They've cut you loose. Welcome to the brave new world, with such people in it.
What's with the outfit?
After I started the agency, it just seemed like the sort of thing a detective ought to wear. I got some old memories, pre-war. Faded to all heck of guys dressed like this, doing what I do. Putting on the hat and trench coat, and I figured it'd let folks know I was serious about the whole thing. Clothes make the man and all that. Guess I felt they made me the man I wanted to be.
So who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth, authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups.
You remember when Dima was talking about the Institute's personality experiments? My memories. My personality. They're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. But hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
Wait, the original Nick was from my time?
Sure was. Which meant when I finally ended up out here, it was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. The first person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. A local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. It's something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
Where's that town? We should go visit.
Tried to go back and say thanks, once I'd gotten myself established. But the place was wiped off the map. Raiders. Don't know what happened to the people.
If you're good to people, they'll be good back. That's something I've always believed.
Couldn't agree more. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. We should probably head out.
Alright, so what do we do next?
How many folks you think could fit in one of these?
Hundreds, if not thousands, depending on the size and the levels, but looking at this, I'd say about 30.
Why'd you do it, huh? He deserved better than that.
You think I'm stupid? I saw the way he looked at you. You gonna tell me that's nothing?
It wasn't like that. We were friends. He helped me out of a tight spot or two is all.
I couldn't stand by like some pasty-faced Percy while he put the moves on my best girl.
But now the law is on our tail. What are we going to do?
Come away with me. Let's leave this dark hole of a city behind. We can be in Buenos Aires by tomorrow.
Oh, I want to believe you, I do, but they'll never let us go.
Then we'll make our stand here. I've got a gun for each of us.
No, 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 no. The line is, then we'll make our stand here. 2 lovers together with a bullet for each of them.
God, why can't I ever get that line? Forget it. I can't do this right now.
Fine. I'm going to the beach.
Wait, beach?
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
I found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Someone is clearly trying to frame me for the murder. It's probably Santiago. You saw him skulking around the crime scene.
What were you and Gilda talking about when I walked in?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene. Nothing to worry about.
Maybe later.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
I wonder, will I get in trouble if I hack him? guys got a terminal? Keith McKinney. Greaser jacket and jeans. Wow. Stay fit. Stay focused. It would be nice if I could just hack these guys and they have like the information. Gotta make sure I'm not, you know, skipping over anything. Go over here. Concierge.
Well, 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 well. If it isn't the long arm of the law. Tell me, are you a devotee of the arts? Does that cruel muse call you to her entrapping bosom?
Fortunately, yes.
Art is life. Without it, we are no different than animals.
Perhaps, if all we are is a sentience floating in a suit of flesh, or metal, I suppose, then art is the only true communion with the world. Come with me. Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
It's about composition, the balance of colors and emotions, and the struggle to maintain internal order.
Indeed. This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality of the subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself. This way.
Oh man, I gotta do a lot of these.
Tell me, what does this one say to you?
It's the war. Bombs from every direction, no up or down, the world turned on its head.
I suppose in a way it must be. Art shapes the world, and the world shapes art in return. All art must therefore be constantly reborn through the lens of contextual and historic interpretation. We must ascend.
Must ascend. I wanna do that. That's a happy face.
And what about this one? And please be honest, for art without honesty is just politics.
This is bullshit.
This is bullshit. You're talking out your ass and wasting my time.
Got it in one. Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works.
Damn.
I take the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man? Huh? Ah, my fellow connoisseur of the arts. Here to see my latest work?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Gilda probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her.
I found red paint at the crime scene. Know anything about that?
No, actually. Ezra borrowed my last gun and now I can't find it.
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, detective. The others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus's torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can with the time that I have.
It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of
Gilda. Why her?
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. Do you not see the joie de vivre within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously, who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands her ephemeral beauty, not that brute actor.
Maybe later.
Good. I hope my paintings are able to open your mind to new possibilities.
That was, I gotta admit, that cat piece, this is bullshit. Oh man, that was beautiful. Alright, what do we do next? Let's see. Riggs, Santiago, Keith.
Hello, Mr. Whiskers. Who's a pretty kitty?
Juliana, Mr. Whiskers died last month. This is Scruffy. Remember?
Oh, of course. Silly me.
Just let me have a look at the neural interface matrix, and I'm sure I can clear that.
No, it's not that. I've just caught another cold. Probably something that got in when they sent Pearl out.
Oh, God. Not this again.
I think they're gonna have to
Last month
forfeit
you were
their
convinced
deposit.
you had the measles.
You're not a doctor. What would you even know about it? Besides, I think it may be malaria.
Holy shit.
Well, I am a doctor.
Yes, but not a real doctor. Robotics isn't an actual medical degree.
Secondly, I've told you time and again, you can't get sick inside the suit. It's not physically possible.
I know when I'm getting sick, Bert. Now why don't you just wander off and play in your lab? Mr. Scruffy and I are going to rewrite the will, so he will get everything when I die because horrible Bert didn't believe me.
Oh, God, Juliana. Whatever. I'm going to the lab. Hello, Detective. Did you need something?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Oh, well, that's not really my field of expertise, but I'm sure there are probably some clues at the crime scene. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found dead. Tell me about that.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. But Juliana has always been rather critical of Mr. Parker. I think she found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I kind of had my head in my research. I don't know, really. I try to let her handle all the money stuff. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Maybe later.
Very well. I'll just get back to my work then.
Juliana Riggs. Juliana Riggs. Where are you, Juliana?
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
Maybe later.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
Where did Bert go? Man, Bert's gone. Bert. I'm not done talking to you.
Well now, if it isn't the brave detective. I haven't seen someone with a body like that in far too long.
You're not so bad yourself.
You should have seen me before all this. Red hair that was the envy of every girl and legs for days, darling. I'm sure you'd rather hear some of my stories from the silver screen rather than talk about that nasty murder business.
I must say, you're quite the actress.
What can I say? It just comes naturally. Surely you must be here for my salacious stories of the silver screen.
Have you ever done radio? Your voice is quite enchanting.
Well, darling, play your cards right, and maybe I'll whisper some sweet nothings for you. Care to hear some of my stories, detective?
I must say, I've known flesh and blood girls who aren't half the woman you are.
Keep it up, Tiger, and we'll find out if you can handle how much woman I am. Care to hear some of my stories, detective?
You just
Can
gonna
you answer some questions?
Sure, darling. What did you need?
Apparently, Juliana had a big argument with Ezra a few days before he died. Did you happen to overhear any of the conversation?
Oh, yes. I haven't seen a woman go off like that since Teresa Dubois fired her costume designer. But to get back to your question, it was fever pitch, detective. She had apparently gone to the overseer's office to check on the state of things and found it in horrible disrepair. But, and this is where it gets interesting, it sounded like she found something that really set her off. Couldn't hear what, though. Did you need something else?
I found Keith's baseball bat at the scene of the murder. Any thoughts on how it got there?
I don't know, detective. I can't really imagine Keith killing Ezra. Did you need something else?
I've gotten the impression you've had an affair with Santiago.
Look, I love Keith, I do. But sometimes he just can't give me the attention I need. A girl gets lonely, detective. It only lasted a few dozen years. The man's a bit much, even for me. Did you need something else?
What were you and Keith talking about when I came in?
Oh, that? We were rehearsing. Gotta stay sharp if we're going to rebuild Hollywood. But Keith always gets flustered when he's upset. Did you need something else?
Nope. Maybe later.
Maybe later.
I'll be around, languishing from your inattention.
Maybe you had that red hair. I'd probably.
You think anyone actually felt like they were at the beach in here? Yeah, me neither.
Before I go to the overseer's office, I need to talk to the doctor again. Is this the way to the doctor's office? No, sliding door. No. Oh no.
Hello, detective. Did you have a question?
Juliana still here. Where the heck is this office? Here's security.
Hey, you mind keeping an eye out for a second? Gotta run a diagnostic. Whew. Thanks. What'd I miss?
That was not really all that long.
Protect and serve.
Protect and serve. Look at that. Prejudice against protectrons. Pearl, I don't think Pearl is a killer.
Protect and serve.
What the heck is this? Oh, this place is nice and tidy.
Excellent.
There's the overseer's key. Pirate hat. Some encased books? Nope, just a fake book.
Hello, Detective.
Hello, Keith. I'm looking for the laboratory, and it's already jacked up.
Hello,
Fuck it.
Did you need something?
Have you noticed Juliana acting strangely lately?
Oh, well, I'm probably just being paranoid, but she's been so much more pleasant lately. I mean, it's been nice, but also a bit unnerving. Most people don't really understand us, but I always appreciated how she can just take charge of a situation. It's what allowed me to focus on my research. I'm worried something has happened to her. She doesn't seem like the same person. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
What do you mean Juliana's not the same person?
My wife has always been a very harsh woman, Detective. I don't know who it is in our rooms, but that is not my wife, Detective. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Maybe later.
Very well. I'll just get back to my work then.
This is annoying. These graphical glitches are super annoying. But it's just something we're gonna have to deal with. Being so heavily modded. I know it sounds like, well, you keep using that as an excuse. Well, it's not an excuse, it's more of a reason. Alright, let's see.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Thoughts on the case?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors.
Never mind.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
Let me go to Overseer's office. Concierge. Maintenance. Is this Overseer? No? What about over here? There we be. Place is all junked up. Whoa. Whoa.
No accounting for taste.
This is all jacked up. Overseer's terminal.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once the premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault-Tec won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold pane in the roof. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
awful clean towels. Ezra. Who is Ezra again? Wait, I haven't talked to an Ezra, have I? Yo, concierge, get out my way. Alright, maybe I do need to talk to Pearl.
Hello, Detective. Did you need something? Need to restock on hunting or fishing supplies?
Did you have any thoughts on the case?
I'm afraid not, Detective.
Uh-huh.
Looking for...
Let's see what you got.
Let me know.
Protect and serve.
Protect and serve. Whoa. Again with this crap. Is that... You know what? Maybe it's asking me to talk to him again because there's a new clue.
My fellow connoisseur of the art, here to see my latest work.
You haven't done anything.
Did you...
The person you should be looking at, she and Ezra had a...
Maybe later.
Good. I hope...
Juliana Riggs.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Yeah.
I found some evidence that Ezra was embezzling from you and the other investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
Did you...
If you ask me, it's one of the...
Maybe...
Good luck catching...
Totes Ezra. Ah, this thing's really starting to jack up. The fuck? It's really getting annoying. I knew that it would have a lot of problems with Far Harbor, but man, some of them are ugly.
Hello again, Detective.
It's definitely Ezra.
Was there anything else?
No. Huh. Let's see. I gotta talk to everybody. Already talked. Everybody else. There's one more person over here that I need to talk to. Probably science dude, maybe? No, sports dude.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
Did you...
It's obviously.
Maybe later.
Okay.
Again in the ugly room.
Did you need something?
Did you have any...
Yeah, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Please, just go.
Can't I just accuse her of murder?
Detective.
Or do I
Was
just...
there anything else?
Could let her just go scot-free.
The detective's life isn't an easy one, but it rarely lacks for excitement.
Gotta be something here that proves. Ugh. The Wake Master alarm clock. Yo, where'd she go? Oh, there she.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Did you...
If you ask me, it's...
Right. I think you're the real murderer.
That's just silly, Detective. Why would I want to kill Mr. Parker?
Ezra was embezzling your money. That's why you killed him and framed Keith.
You were so close, Detective.
It's a shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer. Oh, well. Had to end eventually, I suppose. This doesn't have to end in more violence, Detective. Just walk away. I'll leave, and you can tell them I escaped.
Why did you kill Juliana?
I hadn't planned on it, but Juliana figured out what I was doing and had to be dealt with swiftly. I thought I could get a bit more money out of this place before making my escape. What's it going to be, Detective? Join me in getting rich? Or die defending some outdated ideals?
Outdated ideas, not a chance.
Not a chance. Your murder spree stops here.
Then let us end this.
Oh, snap.
Your last stand. Here you go! All right. Anything useful?
Yep.
Protect and serve.
I found the killer.
It was Ezra. He killed Juliana and took her place to hide his tracks.
My word! I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this. What happened when you confronted him?
He attacked me, but it's over now. Your residents are safe.
There you are, Detective. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot. I don't think we could have done it without you.
Good enough as 400 caps. Yeah, let's get the hell out of Dodge. I'm done with this place. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it a day here. This is Bogeyman659, signing off.